Hello, how's it going? Yes. Uh, Sometimes I wish it was just the camera and no, mirror or reflection. Because always having to look at yourself and seeing how you look. Yeah, I suppose I could, put it behind something and it would still record and I wouldn't see myself. But whatever. So I forgot to mention the other day we had a raccoon in our shed garage. We've never used this as a garage. It's pretty well falling over. We just use it to store things. And the fact that it's attached through the carport to the house, we will have to tear it down originally. Oh my goodness. I should start, recording this all over again because I am just showing how little brains I have. Anyway, the shed, the garage, that small building, rundown, dilapidated thing that is attached to our house. There was a raccoon in there the other day. My husband said, there's a raccoon looking out of that hole. There's a hole just behind where the light is that comes on when I pull in every night. One of those, lights that come on when there's movement, a motion sensor. And there was a raccoon in the little hole where we have a key to the house. If you ever forget your key or something like that, there's a key to the house hooked inside there. And squirrels and a raccoon, obviously, got in and out through that. But we don't want a raccoon in there. As my husband says, raccoons are dirty. So we saw this little head coming in and out and in and out. And I thought, what if there are, it's April, maybe there are raccoon babies in there already. And I thought, oh no, what are we going to do? But then he started coming out. It was near the end of the day. It was on, when was it? Sunday? Yeah, Sunday. Saturday night. And it was near the end of the day. It was at the end of the day, but it wasn't dark yet. So it was, dusk. And he was sort of thinking, should I get down? Should I stay in? And we saw him come out at one point and realized that it was a very young raccoon. Just from last year's crop. And that there were no babies in there. Not from this raccoon. And we were okay to close it. So my husband went out a few times and he just scared the raccoon back in. So then he went to watch the hockey game and I stayed and watched it come out, and I saw it go up on the roof of the shed, and eventually I went out with this big box and I closed the hole, and my husband came out and he barricaded it. I don't know where the raccoon got to, but all of a sudden he wasn't there anymore, and it was safe to permanently blockade the hole, which should have been done a long time ago. But that key has been handy to, for the odd time that you forget your keys inside and lock the door on the way out. Not good. So we will have to find some other place to keep the key. And as of now, I have no idea where we're going to keep the key, because everything is so obvious. So we'll have to come up with something else. And there was something else I was going to tell you, but in the time that it came to my mind, it left my mind. I don't know what the hell I wanted to say. There's my hacky sack, my Canada hacky sack. I know, yeah. There was a cute raccoon going by. No, there was a whippet that went by last weekend, and I've met the owner before, and this whippet, and my kids were here, and my daughter said, oh, that looks like a young dog, and I said, well, I don't know, I've met him before, he's not that young. So I asked. He's 3 years old. Oh, they're so cute, they're so tiny, they're so nice. He's out walking, he prances, they prance. They're frail little creatures. I never was able to touch him because he's always ducking. I said, he's hard to touch. He said, well, the owner says, yes. He knows he's not very big, so you're liable to knock him over if you touch him. Although that wasn't actually what I was trying to remember to tell you. It was something that was more significant than seeing a whippet walk by. Having a raccoon in your shed is significant. We got rid of that. But a whippet wasn't it. What could it have been? I don't know. Ah, yes, I got my, well, I've put in my application to teach in the summer, and my supervisor sent back an email saying that she got my email and that it's taken as an application. So I will probably be teaching in July again this year. So for the month of July, yeah, I think I'll do it differently this year. I think I'll have definite, well, it's a skills booster. It's not like the rest of the year, so people go there for skill boosting. They're going to be, we push certain things so that they will improve their skills. Well, I'll have to see what I do. I'll think about it. So I got my Canadian flag put up in the room this morning. There was one there before, but the teacher, Helen, she must have taken, it must have been her own flag that she put up, and it left when she left. So I didn't think that looking at the clock over the door every morning when the anthem was played was, something that I really felt like doing. So it is a school board school, so unlike college or university or any other school, they play the national anthem every morning. There's no Lord's Prayer, but they do play the national anthem. They had the Lord's Prayer and the national anthem in school when I was a kid. I went to what you call, in Quebec, a Protestant school. Here, I went to public school when I got here when I was 10 years old, but they were still asking us to say the Lord's Prayer as well as the national anthem. And actually, yeah, Lord's Prayer and the national anthem. Those were the days. Ah, well, my husband's home. Talk to you later.